Sisters of Serendipity. Many, many years ago, in a beautiful empire called Serendipity, there lived a king with 3 daughters, Eleanor, Lucia, and Irene. You would want to believe that the 3 princesses were the saviors of the empire and were always around to help the king. But, well...
Save me! Where is my knight in shining armor? Where is my savior prince? My Prince Charming? No! Ugh, are you serious?
Princess, why would you come here all by yourself?
Why are you here? And where are all the brave men of our empire? Don't they care about a damsel in distress?
I'm sure they will not be around for a damsel who calls for distress.
Did you say something?
Nothing. Nothing at all. We should head home. We have the party to prepare for, and I'm sure your sisters must be waiting for you. The 3 sisters of Serendipity were famous for the parties they hosted.
Woohoo! Father is out of town, you know. So the palace is all ours till tomorrow.
Oh, you know the usual. I put myself in problem again, but no. Prince Charming. I don't understand. Am I doing something wrong? Am I putting out the wrong energy?
Oh, it's totally about the wrong energy, sis. Why don't we take a sleeping drought and just go to sleep? Maybe our Prince Charming will then come and wake us up.
Yes, but then what about all the parties? And oh my, how do we do our nails?
Oh, nails!
No!
The king was increasingly worried about his daughters. He just didn't know what to do. One day, he called for his daughters. Daughters, this is the legendary scroll of our ancestors. I want you to open this.
Father, the scroll talks about the 3 milestones of a true ruler: sense of direction, vision, and empathy.
It also talks about the one true ruler of Serendipity, the one who will discover the true essence of this kingdom.
Has to be the Prince Charming! I mean, why don't we call the kings of the neighboring kingdoms and have a contest, Father? One of those brave knights would certainly be eligible to rule the kingdom.
That's a great idea.
Another feast, woohoo!
No, it is fate that is always chosen in Serendipity. You 3 will embark upon the journey to find the true ruler of this kingdom. Do this for me, my daughters.
So, no feast then?
The princesses left for their mission at dawn. They decided to choose 3 different paths for their quest. All 3 of them were to find the true ruler, a prince perhaps, and take him to their father. The final decision, they thought, would be of the king. As Eleanor walked through the forest of Megor, she came across a maze. And there at the entrance stood a unicorn. Hello, princess. Looking for something?
I am on a quest looking for the true ruler of Serendipity. I would prefer you don't stand in my way.
Well, how can I defy a princess on a quest? If finding the true ruler for your kingdom is your true wish, then it shall become true at the end of this maze. But heed my advice, Princess. You need to keep in mind where you come from and use that to take the next step. It shall help you have a better sense of which direction to go in. Eleanor followed the advice. Because she kept in mind the path she took, she was able to avoid taking repeated paths and was able to reach the end rather than get lost in the maze. Bravo, Princess. You see now, a little sense of direction, and we find our own path.
How did you get here?
Well, that is not important. What's important is for you to go back to your kingdom. Your true ruler would be waiting for you there. Here, take this, a little gift from me. The princess was happy to hear that her Prince Charming had already reached the palace. She returned at once. Meanwhile, Lucia reached a fjord. There were many animals standing at one end, waiting to cross to the pastures on the other side. Are you lost, Princess?
Oh, well, no, actually. I am in pursuit of my future husband. You know, the true ruler of Serendipity. But right now, I am concerned about these animals. They need a bridge to go to the other side.
Well, you can actually help. You see, humans have vivid visions. This is an enchanted fjord. It will allow you to build a bridge with the power of your mind. All you have is a clear vision of a bridge in your mind, but the key is focus. You lose focus, and the bridge will collapse. Lucia began at once. She could have envisioned a simple bridge to take herself to the other end and continue her quest, but she was concerned about the animals who needed to get to the pastures. She began to envision a wider and more concrete bridge instead. The bridge she chose was complicated and difficult to focus on. It collapsed multiple times. But finally it was made. The princess led all the animals to the other end. Splendid! You see now, humans can do anything with a little focus and a clear vision. Here, this is a gift from me. The bridge that you created will stay as a mark of your vision. You must head back, Princess. The true ruler of Serendipity is waiting back at the palace.
What? How do you...
Goodbye, Princess. Confused, Lucia left at once to go back to the palace. Around the same time, in the jungle of picoberries... Princess, are you all right?
Oh. Where am I?
This is our home, Princess. You came here a while back and fainted. This family lives in the jungle picoberries, Princess. Your palace probably doesn't even know about them. They live here in their forest and are happy to have everything they wish for.
What are you talking about? They have nothing.
Forgive me, Your Highness, but you are wrong. I have my husband and my son right here. I have fresh air and sunlight. I have clean water and freshly grown vegetables to eat. What else would we need?
This is not a life. You have no helpers.
True, they don't. And they don't seem to need them anyway, living in such a big home. Irene fell silent. she realized how wrong her perception of home is. Home is where family is, she thought. Happy and satisfied is what makes a home, not wealth and luxurious carpets. Irene felt a sudden warmth in her heart. She missed her father and her sisters, realizing how grateful she is to have them. Sadly, the palace is going to cut down the jungle to construct roads and reach other kingdoms. Just like you, Princess, the palace doesn't seem to understand the meaning of home either.
I will not let that happen. This is their home, just like my palace is mine. I will return to the palace right now and stop the destruction of this jungle. We will find another way to bridge the kingdoms. What worth is peace if it is achieved by destroying someone's home?
The unicorn was pleased. He gave the chain with the pendant to Irene as a thank you gift, and keeping her word, Irene returned to Serendipity at once, abandoning her quest of finding the true ruler. It so happened that the three sisters reached the palace at once. They shared their experiences with each other, and as soon as they entered the gates of the palace, the pendants around their necks transformed into enchanted objects. A staff for Eleanor, a crystal ball for Lucia, and a crown with a red heart jewel for Irene.
What is happening?
I bow down to the Sisters of Serendipity.
You?
My daughters, you have fulfilled the legacy.
What legacy?
Serendipity is an enchanted kingdom. It has waited years for the three sisters, who, as legend says, would rule the kingdom as one. You are the three milestones: sense of direction, vision, and empathy. The kingdom has been waiting for you to take your rightful place. I was merely the caretaker of your kingdom, daughters. You set out in search for the true leaders, and the chance events brought you gave something to you never had even thought of. That is the true essence of serendipity. Remember, princesses, the one you are looking for is you. The sisters were led through the great hall and to the high throne. And as they took the rightful place, the palace and the kingdom blossomed. Making use of their new acquired skills, the sisters made 3 changes in the kingdom. Eleanor understood the diversity of the kingdom and set out to create a unique council of advisors. Lucia focused on her vision of an advanced community and instated new education systems for the younger generations. And Irene led all the development projects of the kingdom by keeping in mind the sustenance of nature. It was called sustainable development. The kingdom of Serendipity came alive, for it found its true leaders, who came to be known as the Sisters of Serendipity.